I've been gluing up blanks today. These and these two are dry. They were glued up last night. These two here, you can still see some of the glue is wet on top where it's squeezed out. They were in the clamps for about 30 minutes. I pulled them out and I just laid them across these two so they didn't stick to my table. I've got 1, 2, 3 more in glue up, and I had one clamp left there, so I started, just put 2 pieces together. I've emptied one entire tray. This is the other sections for that small blank. And this is tray number 2. So I've got one complete tray empty. I'm working on tray 2, and right there is tray 3. So I've got quite a bit more to glue up. But let me show you something else here. Made a little run today. And take a look at that. That is 6 Adirondack chairs. So once I get the twosies done, I'll be able to take my glue ups to the back table, and I'll be able to free the table saw up. And as soon as the table saw is freed up, I have a cut list. I'm going to start cutting all the parts for these Adirondack chairs. And over the next few days, few weeks, whatever it takes, I'll be cutting and shaping and sanding and assembling in hopes of making 3 or 6 Adirondack chairs for the back porch. So keep your fingers crossed. Wish me luck on that. That's going to be a job. All right, I'll keep you guys posted on what else happens in the shop today. I moved my glue up area back here to the top of my maker cart. I just wrapped some paper around it and taped it on the bottom so I didn't get it all over the cart. I've got several down here glued up and drying. Got one up here. This one is ready to be glued up. It's over here because it was the last one on that shelf, and I wanted to go ahead and get the shelf dusted off and put back in the cart. These are all drying. These are dry. And over here is my last shelf. So once I work through this, everything is glued up in 2s. Reason why I moved is, you can see I've got my sled on the saw. I've been breaking down stock. I'm getting, well, not that one. I've got all of my braces made. These are the front braces for the chair, you know, behind your feet, below the front of the seat. There are all of the rails that the chair sits on. So basically, I'm just in the process of breaking stock down so that I can, you know, start working on these chairs. And I want to show this. Notice I've got, sorry about that, the pattern on there. I've gone ahead and cut all the waste wood away on my bandsaw. So after I cut those to length, I just roughly chop the waste wood off. So these are ready. All I got to do is connect this pattern to the top of the boards and run it through the router. No routing today. I'm going to be just focusing on breaking the stock and getting rid of some of the waste wood. Got a whole box, actually a couple of them, full of just scraps that I've cut off. So I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. Here's where we're at. I've got 2 down here in glue up that really are probably dry. They can probably come out. That one's ready to have the last piece attached to it. Here's my stack of done. Here's ones that are just kind of finishing up. They were a little bit tacky still. This is what's left to do. And what I've been working on is 6 Adirondack chairs. I've got all the wood rough cut, and I've got some of the wood over here where I've got the excess taken off. I've got a few pieces, you can see the patterns, that need to have the excess taken off so that I can clean them up. Some of these need to be ripped down to the right width. But man, I at least got it roughly dimensioned tonight. I'm exhausted. I'm calling it quits. I will talk to you guys maybe tomorrow night. Have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with me.